Hi, I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my horoscope for you Pisces for the week of October the 10th. Okay, so as usual, we've got the normal supportive and challenging aspects. So let's go through and have a look. We do have a full moon this week, right at the end of the week. So right over the weekend, 15th, 16th, we also have the sun opposite Uranus. And this is in the next sign, the full moon and Uranus, it's in the next sign to yours. And this is your money zone. It's also how much you feel valued, or how much you feel that worthy of receiving what you want in life. So you want to sort of check your attitude and your self-talk, and also the people around you. Are they supportive, or are they Debbie Downers, people who think, oh, you can't do that, don't be ridiculous, or so you want to be a little bit careful, always careful of the people you have around you more than anybody else in the zodiac. Now, there's also a very nice aspect with Mars and Neptune early in the week, and this can just bring things through for you very nicely on a social level and with friends, and there's quite a bit of excitement around that. So see what comes of that, but stay open to what happens this week, because there are a couple of squares. That opposition between the sun and Uranus right at the end of the week, over the following weekend, the 15th and 16th, can mean that things can come out of the blue, unexpected. So you want to be able to, especially if it's something fabulous, you want to be able to fit it into your schedule. So don't sort of tie up your time, so tightly that you can't. You can't fit anything else in. If there's an opportunity, you want to be able to, take it up. Particularly working with other people on a business level is highlighted now, and business that can set solid foundations for the future. So we've got a sextile, which is an opportunity between Mercury and Saturn, so that can come through for you on a business level. The most oppositions this week are with Mercury, the communication planet. So there's one conjunction, two squares, and a opportunity sextile. So there's some give and take. There's some compromise. So there's certainly discussions and conversations to do with business and social, and certainly for business, then there's room for negotiation. So you're going to have to just go through the process and trust and believe that it's all going to work out in the end exactly as it should, and that's in your favor, okay? And even sometimes if things don't work out exactly as you expect them to or want them to, what happens can be better. So try not to prejudge anything that's going on when things sort of change in your schedule, because what, we just never know. Something else can come in. You just never know what's going to happen. But certainly with the full moon, it's usually a chance that you can let go of people, things, situations, and attitudes and beliefs. If you've got a subconscious belief there that you feel that you're really not worthy of having what you want in your life, then you want to sort of look at that and try to deal with that, and bring it right up close and personal and say, hey, I don't need you anymore, and release it, because we're all worthy of having, I feel, exactly what we want. And when we're children, sometimes we get that sort of take on other people's values and beliefs, because they're the people that we look up to, but sometimes it's not totally serving us. But it's an encouraging week. We do have a couple of squares between Mercury as well, one with Pluto right at the end of the week, and one with Mars. So to do with friends and possibly money or official business, you want to make sure that you get everything fine-tuned. The facts and figures. You see it in writing, everybody knows what they're doing, and hopefully that's going to mean that you're not going to have too many issues down the track. Okay, so I hope that something comes through for you, something lovely happens, and that you get some closure where you need it. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Jennifer Angel, and you can pick up your daily, weekly, monthly horoscopes at jenniferangel.com. Bye for now.